We can receive 10 fan mails without changing the paper. So what I've told Tony is we will call him, we will email him, but he has to fax us back. He needs to do 40 hours a week as a CEO in his employment contract, but he's not quite meeting those hours. So hopefully using this technology of the Brother 827 should slow him down a bit and he should hit the 40 hours.
Brother.
Another feature of the Brother is the 25-page memory too. So we can save up to 25 pages of documents there.
Wow.
Special documents.
State of the art.
So that is the noise for an incoming fax.
Awesome.
Epic.
What was that?
Oh! We haven't started yet.
Come on.
No, it's only during showtime.
We knew from last week.
During showtime.
Epic.
No, you're supposed to say the whistle hasn't gone yet. We haven't even gone live. We're not even live yet.
That is $1.
It's not in general.
I am the fines master, and if you argue with me...
That was epic.
Outstanding.
Outstanding.
So boys, work off the ball is everything. Okay, we've got plenty more than they have in the tank. So it's up here. 1, 2, 3, up here!
Let's rewind it back to last weekend and take a look at what happened.
Carterton flog pioneer.
Inia gets a hat-trick. Browning 11 from 11, a total of 27 points.
That was Brooking, not Browning.
Browning or Brooking? I'm confused now. It's Brooking.
Hey, Boda, commentate this.
Inia takes it up the right, pops it inside, bolts it to Parr, and he's through the gap, and he's riding out the big man. Absolutely.
Outstanding. I think they might be bottle feeding the children of Marty.
Oh, yeah, good observation, Charles. Is Martinborough clearly going well above the nipple line.
Almost schooled the cowboy last week. He got away with one, Brucey, and he knew it. Agonising.
Hey, Boda, commentate this.
Hyra goes out to Buick. Buick with the cutout border. Colton goes straight round his man. He's got 1 man. Puts a beautiful drawing pass. 35 metres. Running round. I think it might be Dawson. And then try time to Marty.
Total attendance at the Icky game, 8 people and 48 sheep.
Gladys swing it right. Kick pass out there to Israel Folau. Oh, he's missed it. He's taken the pride flag out with his head.
Do what very few forward packs have done. It's the reverse pushover. Oh,
Tully gets the bum in face.
takes it like a champion.
Hey, Boda, commentate this.
Greytown, they try and run it out from their own line. We could see a coast to coast here, Childsy. Fenwick to Olsen. Olsen wide past it.
Shut up, Persico.
Good morning and welcome to the Childsy and Persico show, brought to you by Wild Upper Bush. It's live on Facebook and also YTV. I'm Anton Persico, and as usual joined here by Mark Childs and Boda. How are you, boys?
Refreshed after a few days in Dunedin, Persico, celebrating my son Ethan's
Well,
degree.
let's cheers to that with our shandies, boys. We've got our shandies.
We've poured
Cheers.
the shandies. Congratulations, Ethan, on your double degree.
Good lad.
And look, there were a few shandies that went down there in Dunedin. It was a fantastic time. So, but back ripping into work and ripping into an exciting weekend of club rugby.
Okay, I got some breaking news out of the Tuarangi camp, and they're in disarray at the moment, Chodsy and Boda. There's been some big news out of there, is that one of the players refuses to wear the cotton jersey, and he's bringing his own synthetic, and it's causing big divide within the group, and, you know...
Affecting the culture.
Really affecting the culture, so just watch out for that. Let's quickly talk about Carterton beating Pioneer.
Wow.
Well, let's talk about Tupou.
Yeah.
Tupou, incredible. And like I said, guys, I've got footage here of the first 12 minutes of the game, and he has basically played the greatest 12 minutes from any prop in rugby history.
I mean, four try assists.
Yep.
And like genuine try
Genuine
assists.
try assist and meters game, just incredible.
Players beaten,
Yep.
probably 9.
Yep, that's right.
Like, on top of that. And so it was incredible. Like, he obviously just got out the wrong side of the bed or something.
This is heartening news for Reece Robinson.
It is.
Moving forward. Tupou builds his fitness up.
Tupou almost, I think, played a full game there too. He didn't quite. Obviously, no one can continue with that sort of intensity, but he still continued, and he's busting runs in the second half. That's right. That's right. You've done your job.
So massive win there for Carterton. Are still the benchmark side for mine. I've been saying this all season, and you know
Oddsy has, yep.
they're going to be in the top 4 defending champions. They've done it. They're going to be really hard to topple in that competition. So last week's games were very interesting, with East Coast nearly tipping over Martinborough.
And I was lucky enough to be there too. I got given the camera job. Everyone had that feeling this is going to be 60, 70 points. And they turned up, and what they did is they held on to the ball. Like the possession, because when I was going through the video, I went through the stats, they had 60, 70% of the ball, and they just didn't give it back to Martinborough. But Martinborough were their own worst enemies. I think the penalty count in the first half was 15-4. And 8 of them were high tackles. They were just consistent high tackles. I think Marty were lucky to get away with the win, because the ref didn't issue a card. I think he was a bit hesitant to hand out cards, but they should have got one in the second half, I thought, after that many penalties. The final try, again, that was 50-50, but the 50-50 went Martinborough's way.
They won it at the end.
And that got them over the line, but then Coast had another shot at goal, and it missed by centimetres.
And what a red eye think after the game. I know you spoke to him.
Hey, Richie, you good?
Yeah, good.
Mate, that was pretty epic. You guys went real close, yeah?
Yeah, very, very happy. You know, we've got a young crew there, a dozen of them, and we're sort of where Martinborough were last year.
Yep.
You know, they finished last, and now all those young fellas are growing up. Well, we're at that stage.
Yeah, I was going to say you might have been going a little bit grey this year, but that happened a while ago, didn't it? But it's been a tough season, but that must give you some confidence, yeah?
That gives everybody a lot of heartwarming, you know?
Yeah.
That's what we come for.
Yeah.
To see commitment like that. It's bloody awesome.
Yeah. No, awesome
Yeah.
stuff. So where to from here?
We'll take the next one.
Yeah.
Go ruin Carterton's party and all time.
Oh, you might as well just go easier games. Hey, mate, good luck this season. It's good to see you guys go really well today.
Yeah, thanks, Sam.
Cheers, Richie.
Well, Coast played very well against Greytown the week before, and the scoreline didn't reflect the match, and their forward pack goes really well.
Yep.
They're a menacing side at the ruck. They're always competing. And with Jack Wakeling there at 10, you know, they've got a guy that can control a game as well. Yeah. But, you know, if they hold the ball, they can hold the ball for long periods. Yeah. They're going to cause some problems moving forward for some of the other sides. Marist, big win over Greytown there. Marist at home. Marist the building, as we've been saying all season.
Pretty impressive.
And with one of the first, Boda, you've played in the forwards for a long time, many, many years. Have you ever seen a reverse pushover try from a fullback? It's the greatest thing I've ever seen.
It's a little bit embarrassing.
It must be forwards heaven, right?
Oh, not so good for the Greytown boys.
Fresh news out of the Greytown camp. Player registration this week. One Lewis Bush.
Bushy is back. Bushy's back.
We'll be back for the G next week.
So is he back for the rest of the season, or?
He is.
Well, that gives us more content on the show. That's fantastic.
But don't get him on the show.
No. He's terrible on the show.
That's actually a huge pickup for Greytown.
Yep.
Like, that's massive in a whole number of ways. Like, that will change the whole dynamic.
Well, and Andre Taylor also will be playing today as well. So, you know, they're going to have another general in the back line.
Another big pickup, Andre.
It's another big pickup. I mean, Andre Taylor's going to be a huge pickup for that side. And look, we sort of see a top 3 developing in the comp at the moment, but that race for the 4th spot, that semi-final spot,
that's open now.
Will be really open and intriguing. You know, we've got Greytown with a few new players coming in. We've got Gladdy nipping at the heels of every side. Nearly beat Marist 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Had a good win against Ekatahuna on the weekend. And Eki, can also cause an upset. Pioneer need to do some soul searching. They need to get together and figure out a way to find that mana they had at the start of the season, and I'm sure they'll do that. I'm sure they'll get their heads together and go, look, guys, we've got a really competitive side here and a lot of talent, and I'll be expecting them to bounce back as well. So
I'm heading out to watch them this week, so I'll give you some feedback on
You
that.
are?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And Coast are nipping at the heels of everyone. So, that fourth spot, to me, there's a clear top three, but that fourth spot will be an absolute who of a race.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we've got Carterton and Martinborough out in front on 13. Martinborough still unbeaten this season, so, a great start for them.
Impressive.
Marist there on 12. And then we've got Gladdy and Greytown.
Gladdy at 4th. That's incredible. Did they finish last in the Lane Pen?
Yeah, they always start slow, Gladdy, though, traditionally in the last couple of seasons.
They've just worked their way into the year, though, They're sitting there at 4th.
Andrew Douglas Smith, man of the match on the weekend. So they're getting these old heads back.
Smithy's a good player.
And Coast there on 4. As I say, they're going to cause some problems for some teams. Eki and Pioneer on 3. So great competition, the Moose.
Absolutely.
Well, actually, let's talk about games for this week and also the table. Let's start with the reserve grade.
Yeah, very interesting competition. The What About You Senior Reserves competition. We have Marston Red Star and Tuhurangi out in front on 20 points. Tuhurangi with a game in hand. The Greytown Prowlers on 15, along with Pioneer. The Prowlers also with a game in hand, and East Coast on 10. So, and the other teams are there or thereabouts, but there's probably a clear top 4 possibly in those top 5 sides forming. But Marist are also a bit of a smoky in that competition. They'll knock over a few sides as well. They've still got a chance.
Okay, so what games have we got today?
Gladdy at home to Pioneer.
Ooh.
Interesting match,
Ooh.
this one. Marty versus Marist. Marty at home, and Tuhurangi at home to Greytown, the Prowlers.
With the divide and the inside info that I've got, I'm going to go Greytown on this one.
You going the Prowlers?
Yeah, the Prowlers.
Okay, I'll
I think
change my mind.
this could be the demise of Tuarangi Rugby.
I'll go the Prowlers as well.
I mean, I'd love the Prowlers to win, but
Yeah.
I can't see them winning down I can't see them winning down there. Did our man at Turangi Ken play his 496
He did.
game?
He did. Yeah, he did.
496.
Yep.
The countdown's
And
on.
apparently he's got the same knee brace as he wore in the first game.
We're going to have to get there for the 500.
It's true.
We're going to have
It's
to watch
true.
Turangi on the 500 regardless.
Yeah. So it's come the 500. The 500.
You remember those old knee
500.
braces, though? Those thick.
It's still the same. He has to tape the knee brace. It's that
Oh,
old.
the taped knee
It's
brace.
a taped knee brace.
I remember those.
Outstanding.
Epic.
So exciting competition for the Ryan Cup. The What About You Senior Reserves competition. It is a great competition.
Yep.
And some really good rugby being played.
Let's have a look at the Prem's games for today.
Absolutely. So Carterton Coast, that'll be that'll be a pretty good game down there. I think Carterton's looking pretty impressive, Childsy.
Oh, hugely impressive.
Like you've been picking them for all year.
Yeah, I picked them at the start, and I
It's
think
his old club.
in my midlife crisis it was.
Yeah.
but you look at their forward pack.
Yeah.
Now Tupou's getting fitter. They've got the Wakefield brothers.
Yep.
They've recruited well. And Inia Cartier's moved into the
He got a hat trick.
the flanker position. He's playing some awesome rugby in here.
Yep.
So you got him on the flank with the big tight 5. They're going to win their ball. They've got a good scrum. They're good at the breakdown. And they've got some good playmakers in the back line with Daryl Pickering, Ben Brooking, and then, a Seti Waka at the back there and a solid midfield. So, they're a strong side.
They're also getting a giant lock who should be available this week straight out of Fiji.
Oh, why not? Why not, mate?
He's about 6'6", so that's going to be a big help for them. He's a monster.
Yep.
The other thing that Inni has done is he's really sussed out about how he gets on Tapo's shoulder. And he's like 2 of his tries, he just waited for Tapo to bust the line, bowl people, and just got in the position and gets an offload, right? So Inni is a smart guy. Those kind of combinations start to build during a year. And
Yeah, they're building. They're a huge threat.
And Brooking kicks the goals for them.
Yeah. Well,
11 from 11.
yeah, Ben Brooking's a class player. Daryl Pickering with all his experience there with that marshalling that back line.
Yep.
They're going to be there. They're going to be top 4, and they're going to be super hard to beat.
But they're going to be the team to beat.
so are they overs this week against Coast after Coast almost bowling Marty?
I think so. I'm going Carterton.
It's at
overs.
Carterton.
Yeah, I think so. I think Coast, it's frustrating for Coast, but it's one of those games that they just really needed to get that extra